So, like, Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a sneaky beeze. I just threw on this hijab very quickly. That's why it's like not even like held together with any pins. It's just wrapped. I don't know. I think I'm getting a little bit better at managing the hijab. I remember when I first had my first hijab on, it was like one that was already put together, so it was like really easy. But now I'm using the ones that, you know, not salsa. I love this break. What is wrong with me? Like, I cannot take a break from YouTube. Maybe I just need attention. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's so hard to stay away from social media. It's like 2022. I don't know. Do you think there's people who like live without any social media at all? That would be so hard to do. You know, because you know why? You know, I need entertainment. But I guess I'm boring now, right? That's salsa. You know, I don't feel like I'm like as entertaining for a lot of people anymore. Hey, Bridget, Merry Christmas to you as well. And for all of you who celebrate. I mean, I don't celebrate here because people don't celebrate Christmas here, really. But if I'm at home in Canada, sorry, oh my god, I'm gonna be on here till I pass out. But if I'm at home in Canada, like I might, I mean, I obviously will celebrate with my family. Because, like, honestly, Christmas, like, especially for a lot of people, like, a lot of people are not religious, so, like, it doesn't really matter, you know, it's also, like, a holiday, like, would you say it's, like, a cultural thing? I don't know, like, so even people who are not religious celebrate Christmas is what I meant to say, basically, so, okay, not stop yawning, I don't even know why I went live. How long of a break did I take? Like, a day. Hey, Joanna, how are you guys? There's a lot of new people in here, or maybe there's just, like, people under new names, I don't know, but it's definitely more quiet in my chats now, for sure. But I don't know, it's like Christmas Day too, so like nobody might be online. But yeah, we talked to my family today on video chat, and it was nice to see. They might still be celebrating, I don't know. Everyone got blocked. I thought I unblocked everybody. It's so weird because like I unblock everybody and then I get messages and emails from people being like, um, you never unblocked me. I'm just like, how many people did I block? You know what I mean? I actually, like, when I first started my channel, I used to block. I've been blocking people for like 5 years, I don't know. But you have to admit, like, I have a lot of trolls. When do you think y'all will do the Q&A? Soon, actually. We were planning to do it, like, maybe tomorrow, so. But every time I want to do a sit-down video, it feels like, kind of, like, boring. Like, I would rather go out and do something, you know? That's how I've been feeling, just like I meant like I was going to take a break from uploading, I guess. And then doing a live stream when I can't sleep is just so easy, you know? Anyway, I got on this, like, little. I never liked TikTok, but I started, watching more of it. I don't know, every time I try to get into TikTok, it's, like, impossible. But I mean, I don't know what to do on there. Like, everyone is so creative on TikTok, most, like, you know, like, really successful people, and I don't feel like I'm, like, creative enough for that. I don't have any ideas. I'm gonna try all the different filters, like rat face and all the different filters. There's, like, a Grinch filter. Imagine Grinch rat face. Who the hell's gonna watch that? Merry Christmas. Oh, Lisa, I'm listening but also hunting for something on Amazon. Boxing Day tomorrow, huh? We might go to the mall tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, we're gonna see. But I'm just so tired by the time we get home, and you have a history with the unblock game. I know. Sorry, I can't stop yawning when I talk. I'm glad you came live to talk. Yeah, I was like gonna go to bed, and then I was like, I don't feel like sleepy enough. Like, and I hate laying in bed when I'm not like. I was just like laying in bed, and then I envy Salah. He's like the type of person who can just like just pass out. Like 1 minute we're laying in bed playing a game together, and the next minute like I'm waiting for him. We're playing chess. I'm waiting for him to like make his move, and I'm thinking he's just quiet, thinking of what he's gonna do, and then all of a sudden I just hear, and I'm like, oh. So I take his phone like softly out of his hand and put it down. Of course, I make myself win first. I'm just joking. Did Santa come find you in Kuwait, Lacey? No, we didn't do anything Christmassy at all. You know, we just pretty much didn't do much today, honestly. You know what? I'm kind of like, no matter where I am in the world, like I say, I'm finding myself in my first rut of, what would you call it? Where I don't want to do anything. Like, you know how I used to get like that, like for a week straight, just in my room and doing nothing? Well, I don't do that like for a week straight here because, you know, I think Sala would be like, well, you know, what's wrong? But I did explain, like, I have mental health issues, and I explained all that before I came here, because I foresaw that maybe that would happen, you know? But if I really, really try to force myself to just get out of it, and get out there, it does help. So, but not sleeping right doesn't help either. Walk wherever you want, it's your channel, some people are just toxic. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I do block a lot of people. I think it's just I pay too much attention to it, you know? Like, I don't like to be in my comments, period. Like, unless I do like to read the nice comments, and, like, make people feel appreciated for being here, but if I want to completely just ignore negative comments, then it's better for me not to read them, like, period, at all, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I think sometimes you block people prematurely. Maybe. Sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, that's also, yeah. Or when I used to be. Aisha! Every time I say your name, Salah is correct. He's like, it's Aisha, like the way he says it, because it's like a Muslim name, right? I never say anyone's name right. I can't even say, like, I don't say Salah's name properly either. It's, like, supposed to be, like, Salah. Like, there's, like, a, and I just say Salah because I don't want to say it right. It's like, I don't know, there's like different enunciations in Arabic that are really difficult to learn. So like he'll like anything with like if I say something and he'll want to reply with, oh, you're right, he'll say sa. Oh, I think I did it. Wait, sa. So I have to say his name like that, but it's so hard. So usually I just call him babe or honey or love or sweetie pie. I don't have diabetes. Why does everyone think I have diabetes? Sure, my blood sugar used to be 17, but it's not anymore. Anyways, yeah. Incredible. I know. I really have nothing to talk about anymore, I guess. Just normal life stuff, I suppose. It is so much harder finding things to talk about when you don't want to talk about such private things, you know? And I don't really know like what I should talk about and what I shouldn't. So I really have to reflect before I say anything. So it might be more boring for you guys because just out of respect, you know, for a relationship, it's way more healthy to not have relationships online, you know? Look at a lot of the relationships online and like family channels and stuff that get like destroyed by the drama or whatever. You know what I mean? Sorry, I gotta fix this. Hold on. Sanella. Hey Sanella. Hi, how are you? There, does that look okay? I want to do some like, I want to go shopping for every time Sala's like available to take me shopping to get some abayas and things. I'm never really in the mood to these days, so I really have to force myself, and I want to do some videos. I think mixing videos with live streams for Foodie Beauty is a really good idea because the videos, like I said, like they have like a longevity aspect to them where they have the potential to grow more views. Like nobody watches the live streams after, like, you know. So are you still planning to host Easter at the villa? Was I? Do I have a table? I don't remember. Do I have a TV? Oh yeah, I do. I don't know. I don't remember what I freaking got rid of and what I kept. I thought I was moving into a furnished house. So like 2 days later, and then they canceled it, remember? I don't know, diabetic, neuropathy. Easter? I don't really care about Easter. I might get a chocolate bunny. Starting an Amazon wish list. Probably not. Well, for what? What do you think I should have on there? I need a cheese grater. Oh, golden girl! You figured it out! Or you're back home now? No. You figured it out. Welcome to Very Important Pieces, ready to start babies! It's nice to see you. Did I wake my husband up? I'm not afraid of him getting mad, I'm just afraid of explaining how weird I am. Like, why am I awake right now? Well, I think I'm just going through changes, Nella, like, and you know what, I think it's like time to realize I might need to change up my content or direction in life. I just can't figure out what. I've kind of just like gone with the flow with things in my life, but I can't imagine what I want to do other than social media, you know? I don't feel like I should give up on that just because like my views are lower, but like when I think about it, like when I was at the villa, I was doing like 3 to 4 live streams a day, so, and usually they would make about 10k, maybe a little more each, but around 10k, let's say, you know, so I would do like 3 or 4 of them a day, so that would be like 30 to 40k views a day. So there was like a period when things were really dramatic and I was using live stream to talk about like everything traumatic happening to me in the moment, like to try to make sense of everything and just vent. I was getting pretty high views then, and when I had a bigger beezer community, like I said, there was like, I hear people say I made like 50k. Now that never happens. I think like the most I ever made was like 25,000, maybe 25,000. That was like not often, you know? But, I mean, like money is not infinite, right? Like these kind of things are not infinite. These are like life changes, things come in a wave, you know, like successes and losses. And to me, it doesn't really bug me because I kind of just like go with the flow and adapt or try to adapt, you know? And if something doesn't work out, maybe it's just time to change direction and, you know, so, but also examine like what I can do for myself and what I think the good steps are. I think I'm just at a point where in life where I don't want to say less silly, but yeah, less silly and less frivolous and less. I'm more reflective now. I'm more calm. You know, I'm not on any drugs or. It's amazing the peace I felt just by like really fully leaving a toxic environment. You know, so I feel very like more at peace in a lot of ways, and that makes up for any other kind of loss. You know what I mean? So, and I'm still really grateful for the people I have here right now. You know, for the money I still do make on here, because it's still better than, knock on wood, mashallah, it's still better than what I was making working my butt off at the hospital. But now I'm just gonna have to work my butt off a lot more. And that's how it should be. You know, I don't think anything should be given in life just like that. I think there's a lot of value in working hard, and it's something I've never really had to do, and I think now is the time, you know? So I'm looking into a lot of things, and I have a really supportive partner. So he's very, very supportive, and he's very protective. Like, I think he's not used to, like, when he did YouTube, he had a small audience, so he's not used to any kind of, like, really bad, like, and nobody understands. People expect a level of hate and trolling, but nobody expects it to be that bad. So he was not probably prepared for that, and he's very protective, so that's why he does a lot of blogging and things right now. So I'm working on him with that, and he's just protective of, like, people being, like, abusive or, like, really, really toxic, so that's why he's like that with the blogging. So I can't fault him for caring, you know. But things are just gonna be different, you know. I want to focus on, yeah, more positive, creative type of things than just turning on the camera. But these things will be extra. Like I like to um, really just chat with you guys, like just be real, you know. I like to just be real. Like I hate just being scripted all the time, you know. And our couples channel kind of is like that. It's kind of scripted because we do plan what we're gonna say, and especially for him because like English is not his first language. It's more difficult for him. See, that's why he started speaking Arabic more too, so he could get things out more easily. Um, but like the couples channel videos, I feel like we did do a lot of hard work on those, and it's fun. So I want to do more of that stuff with him. And so yeah, you were having withdrawals. I know, Golden Girl. I've been seeing you here. Not home until April. Oh yeah, good time to come home. Actually, what's with all the bad storms these days? Good news that most reaction channels have stopped covering you, so you will be able to live more privately now, especially if you go back to Kuwait. Diabetic, yeah. Well, I don't know what to say about that. I don't search my name anymore, and it honestly makes such a difference. I'm not paying attention to what people are saying. It's beyond my control. I can do what I can do, like behind the scenes or whatever, but like to actually be involved publicly in back and forth dissing and just lowering myself to a level that I'm capable of doing. Everyone knows that. I don't like it. You know, like I always regret it, and I don't like to do that. I don't like to be nasty, even if it's in self-defense. It just makes me like it. Like when they say like being like anger is like drinking poison expecting someone else to die. That's exactly how I feel. Like it always ends up affecting me more than the other person. And as far as I know, you know, people like to put on a front when they're angry, like whatever, I'm not bothered, you know. But we don't know if that's actually true or not. But anyway, yeah, I think, you know, I don't know. It's not that I don't want people covering me. It's like I just don't want the level of like petty and hate and stuff like that. And sometimes it just gets too much, and you just have to take a mental break. Like you have to. I don't know. Oh, Jujubee, hi. I'm whispering because I'm beating. Sad Big Bird. You've really isolated lots of your audience. Sad Big Bird. Okay, like can you explain to me how I've done that? Like by blocking people, or like just changing direction, or I don't know. I don't know. 3 a.m. It's like 5 a.m. here, Sanilla. Thanks for the super chat, Big Bird. Merry Christmas, come cloud. Did you guys have a nice Christmas? Let's talk about you guys for a change. Ah, budget. Merry Christmas. Your skin's so beautiful. What is your skin routine? Samsung filters? No, I do have a smoothing. I think I have a smoothing filter on. Why is it not working? No, my skincare routine is like whenever I feel like washing my face. I use Lush moisturizer like every day, basically. Maybe meds need to be adjusted. No, I hope not. I'm on like 10 milligrams. Maybe I need to go up to 20. I found when I was on the 20, I became more depressed. I don't even like to think about my medications. I like to just take them and just like pretend like I'm not on anything. I don't know. But I was able to find my inhaler here that I needed because like my pharmacy at home messed up and only gave me 1 month of my Simicor. And I was able to find some. So yay. But I want to go see animals or camels or something. Oh, okay, piss and vinegar. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Those who celebrate. After is 5:15 a.m. in Kuwait. I don't know what time it is there though. Oh, 5:08. I haven't like really done the 5 prayers a day yet, really. I mean, I have like done it before, but like I'm still learning. No, sorry, what am I saying? I'm still learning like I tried it, but like to make it like a routine, I haven't done it yet. I haven't succeeded that yet. I'm still learning a lot of things. I find like I don't know, like that Muslim lady who was like talking about how I'm not a good Muslim or whatever. In other words, like this is very new to me, and like one thing I learned is that most Muslims are very helpful and accepting. But this one particular one on YouTube, it's like I only saw like one of their part of their video, and it's just like really like judgmental. Like, is it not a good Muslim thing? Like, if you're gonna talk about good Muslim, is it not a good Muslim thing to not be judgmental of other people who are trying to convert? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people act like I'm purposely disrespecting Islam when I'm just like trying to learn the ways, you know? So it's like, but of course there's always gonna be people like this. Like, you can have an opinion, fine, and even if you want to help out, but like don't be so condescending, because you know what? It's those people that make you insecure about what you're doing and kind of make you like not want to do it, because like you become afraid, like, am I doing something wrong constantly? You know what I mean? A protective partner. Yeah, it really is. Like just having someone who cares about your future together, and you know that it's like they're in it for the long haul. You can feel it. But relationships, guys, are a lot of work, and you know how I haven't put any work into anything in my life for the past, oh god, for so many years. So it's like really different and like overwhelming a little bit. I have to like check myself on a daily basis, like, well, not daily, but every so often I have to check myself and be like, okay, you can do this. Like if I'm faced with tasks, and whenever you have really bad depression, it doesn't even matter like how happy you are, what you do, how fulfilled you feel. That depression can still sneak up on you, and it's like an anxiety depression. And I just have to like, okay, you can do this. And it could just be something like so easy, like making dinner or something. Maybe it's just me being a brat. I don't know. but relationships take work. Like, you have to actually put work into it. Like, it's not just something passive. It shouldn't be a daunting task, and then maybe you're with the wrong partner, but I feel like that's what I've noticed, is that it's a two-way street, and you both have to work on it. You know, you're dealing with another person, like, on an intimate level, like, their feelings, their needs, their quips, or whatever, their hang-ups, because no one's perfect, and you have to, like, learn to deal with things together, you know? So it's like, it's a very interesting change, and it's not something I'm used to, you know? Are you still planning to support Peace through his trans journey? Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, the question caught me off guard because I kind of forgot. I mean, as for helping him with resources and finding resources and things, yeah, I mean, I can do that. Um, I think he's been doing a lot better at, like, adulting for himself as well. So there's obviously things I had planned before I met Sala. Before I met Sala, I was, like, done with, like, I thought, oh, never getting married, never having kids, never, you know, I'll just live with Pete as my friend. And, you know, at that time, yeah, I can, well, I'll help him with everything, and, you know, and obviously things have changed, and it's not like I'm just gonna be like, get out, and, like, the changes happen like that. It's not like that. We're not planning on moving anywhere. And like right now, I'm coming back here, so I'm like gonna be coming back, Yanni. Yanni, Yanni means, you know what I mean. But we always say that to each other, Yanni. So I have a bit of a story time, but I think I don't know if I should tell it. I'm gonna ask him if I can talk about it first, just out of respect, because this is like my problem. I'm impulsive when I think of something, and I want to blurt it out, but I have to really respect that there's another person now, and it's privacy, so I have to watch it. You know, any man would protect his wife from hate and cruelty. Yeah, I hate seeing him get me. You know, I hate seeing people say, oh, you're just, you know, Canada immigration is going to get you, and things like that, or whatever, you're a scammer. You know, I don't like when people are mean to him or call him, like, salad or whatever. I don't like that either. But it's not things that you can control, because people have this mentality, especially online. I don't think people think of people, like, creators as actual people. Like, they just remove themselves from that, and they just kind of, you know, don't think of how it affects us in a way. And it's not something we can control. Like, people are just very, especially anonymous, you know, they're like that. And the more something bothers you, the more they tend to seem to want to do it to you. You know what I mean? And I don't expect my past to ever be forgotten. You know, there's no way. I've done way too much online, but it doesn't mean that I'm obligated to be the person that I was even yesterday. You know, so it's just different for people, and I think it's just going to take an adjustment period, and maybe, hopefully, inshallah, a new wave of people, you know, will replace lost people. Maybe eventually, we'll see. But it's hard for me to take anyone seriously online who, I feel like people are just, like, disingenuous, or they have ulterior motives when it comes to me. Like, you know, I don't know, because I get used a lot for views too, so it's like, it's hard to say what's sincere and what's not. It's caused a lot of trust issues for sure, you know, to the point where even, like, a family member was like, hey, can we have your new address? Because before I came here, I gave, you know, I said, no offense, Sala, but I want to, you know, I want to have somebody, my family members, like my mom and my aunt, at least have address, copy of my passport, all that stuff. So, and no, I heard a rumor that Sala has my passport. I think, like, somebody reached out in concern. He doesn't have my wallet, he doesn't have my passport. No, I'm okay, but what did I even talk? Oh yeah, so I was like, trust issues with, like, even, like, family, where I'm like, do I want to give them my new address? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Yes, she should not be judging you. Perhaps she could offer suggestions or help you in your journey. Yeah. Oh my god. Shh. You should move here ASAP. I don't think I can live here permanently. I don't think I would want to. I mean, my family, I would never see them, or my cats, no. You know, I can't do that. Hey, Flopera. The social media break was so long, I didn't know how I was going to survive. Merry Christmas. I think I blocked you, Flop. And Fuka Princess. Was Sneak drunk? She had a Grinch shirt on, Flop. My break at, like, what was, like, 24 hours? I'm so impulsive. Oh, I hate it. I can just feel everybody rolling their eyes when I make those community posts. Can confirm life without strict laws and watchful eyes of hubby can spiral fast. Lacey, I feel like people here, it's like an advantage in a way to have so many things illegal, and, like, it's helpful for me right now. It serves a purpose in my life, honestly. When I get home, yeah, there's a freedom but you have to make your own discipline, I guess. I'm gonna be earning a lot of points, airline points, because even already I have so many just from my journey that, like, I have a membership card, and like, Sala, like, whenever he, like, booked the thing with me, I signed up for, like, a membership thing, and it accumulates points, and you can use them to, like, upgrade to, like, business class or get money off of your flights in the future. So that's pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna like, upgrade, because I already have my flight, but I want to upgrade it with some points, so that will be cool. Pete seems to be kicked to the curb yesterday. Things change when you fall in love. Yeah, calling them that way is low-key racism and hate. Oh, when they call them salad, yeah, I think it is too, but people don't think so. A lot of people don't think so, which is, you know, me, I don't like it. But I think people do because they know I don't like it. You know, if you admit to a weakness, people, like, will like to rub it in. Yeah. He said he changed his name to Nicole. Did he Gemini Gem? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Why can't your husband live in Canada with you? Missy Moon, Merry Christmas! Oh my god, when did you get in here? Hi! Merry Christmas, I'm loving your Christmas videos. He can't live with me right now because, like, Um, well, like immigration issues. Like he's Syrian, so. But we'll see, inshallah, someday maybe. I don't want to live in Canada full time, so right now it's not a big deal. Like it's not even something that's on the table right now. Like I'm gonna be coming back for a while, so I like staying here. I do. I don't know about summer though. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle it. The AC in here is constant, even in the winter. They don't have heat here. They don't have heaters. You can buy like a mini heater, but why can't your husband? Oh yeah, Mr. Moo. Hi, Mr. Moo. Brittany, welcome to Very Important Music 26 Babies. Brittany, hey, how are you? Sunshine Sandy, why can't you get your husband a spousal visa to come to Canada to live? Oh, thanks, Sandy. So it's pretty complicated. Like it's not something that's gonna be like doable right now. Um, right now, Sandy, I have a lot of things I have to take care of personally before I can even sponsor somebody. I mean, it's not impossible. You know, I just have to take care of like my financial things, and my battery's gonna die. I gotta go soon. Not just that, but like I am taking care of those things more, and it helps having a partner like who's also financially secure. So that's been a big help. But he's like, that's what he's so amazing. Like he knows that. He's just willing to work on all these things with me. Like he's so supportive. Like that is like true love. That's like somebody who you know is not with you for any other reason. You know, because I'm very cautious about that because I've been used so many times. So I definitely have more boundaries now than I did in the past like year, even for sure, for sure. Boundaries are so important with anybody in your life, you know, family, friends, everything. Merry Christmas, BC. All nights in BC are using me for views. Plus, I don't think that's true because if they were using me for views, they could get a lot out of it being nasty and reacting to just me, and they never do that. Like, I think at the beginning, like BC maybe had a lot more to say about me, but she's like actually one of the only reactors. And next can put together some funny songs and diss tracks and skits. Like we were just watching his skits that he did 10 years ago tonight. Like he does talk a lot of shit too, just like everyone on the internet. So that's why I don't see why it's fair to just can him over. Like everyone does the same thing, you know. It's always about personal grudges and vendettas. But when you come down to being objective, it's hard for the community to do that. And objectively, I think that Clara and BC actually really do a good job at being intellectual, or at least they can have some kind of conversation. And I like that, you know. I like to talk. I don't like just oh my god, look at this. That's not enjoyable for me. I've never enjoyed that kind of person to be around. So that's why, like, the interview they did, I knew it wasn't going to be a grilling interview or people just interested in views and drama, because if they were interested in just views, they could have made it much more dramatic and grilled me about Cuba rage and all this and that, but they chose to have a civil conversation, intelligent conversation, and they actually recognize that who cares about the past right now? I'm trying to do better, and trying to bring me back down to a level that I'm trying to escape is not moral. It's not right. And that was their take on it, and I appreciated that. Absolutely 100%. You know what I mean? And I've never been one to just run with the popular majority. I don't care about that. I mean, I'm beyond that. I'm too old for that shit now. Pardon my language. Hey, coffee first. Oh no, we have two. Yes, Missy and Mr. Moo. Mr. Moo is another solid guy. Just seems to really be a family man, take really good care of Missy, you know? Hi, Crispy Buns. Welcome, welcome. I feel sad you're scared to give your address to those close to you. Yeah. I was like, oh, what am I doing? This is, you know, family member. Of course I can give you the address. Mr. Moo, you making a channel? um, I used the BMI voice at its lowest. It's not a BMI voice, it's just my regular voice, I guess, for opera, you know? I don't know, actually, I'm extra low because I'm secret beezing. Saul is sleeping. He sleeps like a rock. Like, I told you, like, the gas almost blew up on the stove. I was trying to make noodles last night. I don't know why I turned on the gas and went, I was like, oh crap, it sounded like an explosion, and nope, still snoring away. So he's, you know, so I'm sneaky beezing because I can't sleep yet, but I'm getting sleepy, so I think I'm gonna get off in a few minutes maybe. But I just wanted to come out here and chat with you guys. I think if I ever completely lost that ability, I don't even care about, like, how much money it makes me. It's something therapeutic for me in a way to talk to you guys about. Just open up and talk about things that are on my mind, you know? Yeah, we live together, Brittany. But he's in the bedroom. Our apartment's a lot bigger than the other one. My kitchen is small. Yes, the kitchen is the smallest part of the apartment, but this is pretty big. The bedroom is very big. We're fixing up the place to where it's satisfactory. He's more picky about that. You guys know I would show you. I was like, married to live, like, yes, you do have to be married, yeah. That's what I mean, like, women and men don't date here, unless it's, like, undercover. But it's illegal. It's not, or, you know, heavily frowned upon. There's a lot of things that are illegal here. You know, I don't want to, like, criticize the laws while I'm here, because I don't want to get thrown in jail. No kidding. But I just, when in Rome, I just respect everything. And even if I have a differing opinion, I just keep it to myself until I get to a safe spot. No, I'm just joking. No, I really like my time here, and like a lot. Like just the beach. Like honestly, the beaches are the best. Even if I can't swim in them, it's so beautiful. There's so many like cafes and juice places, and just being with Salah, he's just so full of life. Like he's just like enjoys everything we do. He's a lot of fun too. He's a fun partner to do things with. You know. Come back March when you get back. You won't be making much on YouTube. On Christmas Day, I'm not investing anything. I mean, my earnings are still pretty decent, and combined with that, I don't feel the stress of like having to pay the life of someone else. Like before I got here, like Salah was already established and he's been living on his own, which is not usually, you know, like men and women will live at home until they get married. That's the way it is. It's usually arranged marriages. Like when I went camping, somebody asked me if we married for love, and I was like, what? But I have to remember here they have traditional weddings, and you know what? I used to frown upon that, but they explained it. You can arrange for somebody, whatever, but it's to ensure security. It doesn't always work out, but neither do normal marriages. But usually what happens, and a lot of the time, like, you marry the person, but then you fall in love with them, you start to love them. So, you know, I'm not going to diss something I don't really fully understand. But yes, I'm like, yes, we married for love. I daughter has to travel for interviews for yeah. Immigration for anybody is, you know, I really, really, I'm gonna say mashallah to your daughter, Missy. I hope that, you know, everything goes well for her. I wish I saved trip because you mentioned what was coming up. Sure luck. 18-month process. Fans pizza. It's fresh bread. I miss Jesus. Islam believes in Jesus, but they believe he was just a prophet and not the son of God because God is the Almighty. There's no son of God or anything like that. And you know what? A lot of it like makes sense to me actually. So there's a lot of things that seem more practical. Even the adoption thing. I know people were saying it's haram to have the person you're adopting take the name. And I was watching a Syrian series with Salah, and it made sense because sometimes people, when they get adopted and change their name, sometimes you end up with someone you don't even know you're related to. So it's important in Islam to keep your lineage regardless. But you're allowed to take a child in as if it were your own. And to take care of it is just as important. But to change the name, no, you can't do that. Which is fine, you know. But I'm not saying we're adopting, but a lot of things, like, I just have a more open mind about a lot of things now, you know. So stealing cheese and stuffing bites. Stuffing bites? Stop it. You have to make me those if I ever meet you. Did you and Salah get gifts for each other? Come God. No, we don't celebrate Christmas. Maybe in Canada, if like when I'm in Canada, but I did send my family gifts. I did send them some gifts, like money or whatever. But for him and I, no. I mean, when I got here, like, he had some gifts for me, and I brought him like a couple of things, just like because I wanted to. Like, gifts shouldn't be, oh, just because it's a certain day I want to buy you a gift. Gifts should come from the heart, you know. So whenever I feel like I want to get something, or when he feels like he wants to get something from me, we just do. Hijab ASMR, yeah. Start drama with Nikocado and age 3, I'll get rich. I just don't have the heart for it long term, even to fake it, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to punch the age 3 guy in the face anyways. I'm just joking, I don't know who he is. Shots fired. Land beef. Oh my god, I'm so behind. Hold on. We will make it happen. Brittany. So wait, do I both really live in different rooms? No, Brittany, we have one bedroom here, so no, we sleep in the same bed. Like, we have the same bedroom and the same bed, everything normal. We're gonna do an apartment tour, so you guys will see. Just don't listen to anything dumb that you hear. It's not true. I think I just need, well, everyone just needs to adjust to everything. Like, life is just, doesn't stay the same for anyone, right? And I think I was really due for a change, for sure. I don't mean to isolate my audience in the process. I didn't realize that I was doing that. Maybe I get defensive and block people, you know, for sure. You know what I mean? Oh, it's your internet? Maybe, like, there's, like, huge storms. Have you guys seen the storms? Sometimes it's 6, I gotta go. Every time we do this, like, what ends up happening is I end up, like, going to bed at, like, 6 or 7. Because, like, I feel like it's the only time I get, like, a lot of time to myself. Like, otherwise I'm always doing something. Like, you know, well, no, I do tune into YouTube throughout the day sometimes and listen to streams. I'll have, like, my earbud in while I'm doing things, you know? But I'm always doing things, and I end up having to, like, get up at, like, 10:30 or so, or, like, 11, and then we have to get up and go and do whatever we have to do. And then when we come back, I get so tired. Sometimes I just, like, have a nap, especially after a huge meal. And then I'm screwed. Like, I'm awake now, you know, and the cycle repeats itself. Who eats their burgers? Hi, Porcelain, welcome. Do you and Stella fart in front of each other? I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. Men always fart in front of women. That's never an issue. There's been some occurrences, let's just say. Funny ones. I'll ask if I can talk about it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about something. Remember, I used to talk about farts all the time. But usually women here, it's like, they don't fart in front of people, ever. No. Very bad etiquette. Very bad. So whenever I see the comments about farts, I laugh so hard, because you guys know me, right? I'm a queen. I used to be the queen of that kind of bad etiquette behavior. It's a fart paw. Porcelain, is everything okay? I tried to ask you. I worry about your whispering. Yeah, being held captive. Yeah, it's just because Sal is sleeping, and I don't want to wake him up. He does the same for me, though. Like, he really... Oh, my God. I don't know how. He had a doctor's appointment the other day, and he had to go to the mechanic. And I woke up and he wasn't here, and I was like, what the heck? He must have snuck out. So he's really cautious not to wake me up. He's really thoughtful. I love it. I love feeling loved. Do you know, like, when I think about what I went through, I know it wasn't love now. Back then, I didn't know that. Now, comparing to how Salah treats me, it's almost like this had to happen for me to see the light. You know, the treatment is night and day. It's freaking about respect, man. You know, and it's because I have more respect for myself, like, with those boundaries, you know. So I think that I'm just trying to be respectful. Anyways, Porcelain, I went on a tangent again. Sorry. I have not to wake him up if I can. It's like 6 in the morning, and he fell asleep like 3 hours ago, so in the middle of a chess game. He always beats me at chess. Don't joke, dude. You'll have the whole squad outside the door being like, Chantal. I know. You guys are very protective of me. Makes me think of whenever Lambo was like, Salah, if you ever kick her leg again, I'll break your legs. And I felt, at the same time, I felt like, oh, they're like, my bees are so protective of me. But at the same time, I, like, you know, have to respect my husband too. And he really wasn't doing anything bad. Like a little nudge, like, You know, he's not used to some of my behaviors, but he is a lot more now. Like, you'll see he's a lot more lenient than before. So I think, like, because of my father issues, maybe I like somebody with some authority to make those decisions and to check me sometimes. Like, it's a really weird psychological concept, but it really makes me wonder, you know, sometimes I feel kind of like a kid. And even though Salah is younger than me, he feels more mature than me in a lot of ways. It's like he grew up with different environment and everything, you know. I mean, I used to like freak out. I had to unload the dishwasher. Compared to life here, it's like so different. It makes you a more mature person, you know. I think for couples TikTok, we're gonna do like versus things, or maybe no, probably not. I can't do dances and things. I can't dance around. It's forbidden. It's forbidden when you're with an Arab man. I won't say all Arab men, but from certain cultures, yeah, it's very. It's like 5%. Okay, I gotta go. Oh my god. Okay, I'll see you guys. Mr. Boo and I are 2 feet apart. Like Salah and I do when we're in a live stream or something. Just like something to watch, you know. I like watching these things. It's more real than TV. Okay, good night, guys. See you tomorrow or something. Bye. Thanks for being here.